Hello, greetings. All right, it's the chat portion of the webinar. Move this. I don't bump into anything. I just uploaded a for tomorrow. Let's see. I have an Epcot one to upload tomorrow. I have a Neutron in tomorrow. You got enough, and then I have a late night Captain Marvel Mary Sue review, but it's not really. I didn't go see it or anything. I'm not gonna go see that thing. I don't know if we'll see it Sunday or just forget it and see when it's at the dollar theater. So, all right. Thank you all those that are posting in the chat room. So here we go. All right, connect to the higher dimensions, angels, aliens, Merlin. Okay. Gundium, any messages from my secret guides? Oh, secret guides. One moment. You spend a lot of time in black holes, but they're not always. They're not necessarily a black hole, but it's basically a place you can go to connect to more different dimensions, like the forbidden dimensions. So, and also kind of secretive realities that are slowly being born. So, any messages from Master Blackus? They are known for mind erasers. They do take out information and put information in. They are time travelers. They are beings that do assist with DNA transfer, basically taking DNA from one person to another, and also clone energies. So very much cloning vibrations around them quite a bit. Master Blackest, I've never heard of them. Pamela, are there any messages from brother-in-law Jim? He's doing fine at this time. Just to concentrate on your own vibration. You are making a lot of progress. Just keep doing what you're doing. There's a lot of flower energies around you for healing, and you're feeling better about yourself, and that's what matters most. You are upgrading your vibration, and things will start improving in life for life over time. Question 2, any messages from my husband Don? It's kind of like the same message basically in that regard, but he is connected to higher dimensions at this moment of having more clarity about you, meaning he never really understood you in your life. He's kind of figuring that out now in the spirit realm. Not everything comes through 100%, but his energies are with you are to it's basically help you on he's helping you in your path, but he has to understand you fully. He doesn't, he can technically be like a spirit guide energy. It'd be mostly an outside guide, but he is assisting you on many levels. Maddie, last time you said I was mostly insectoid. What kind of insectoid being am I, and what are the characteristics? Well, I think more of the butterfly energy. I see that mostly around you. Characteristics is basically seeking out new life, understanding new species, always looking for new things. That's the characteristics, and that's what you're doing right now. I mean, in this life, you have a lot of insectoid, but you have a lot of other. You have like billions of different connections, but in this life, you're bringing that perspective here. You have a feline too, from it seems. I like to learn more about the beings that I am mostly connected to. Like I said, butterfly energies basically. Partly the mantis, you didn't get always along with the mantis. The feline side of you is basically for strictness, for being strict, and for basically, not to say you are strict, but it's for like following the rules. Canines aren't always known for that. Canines are very playful and do whatever they want. Cats do too, to a certain degree, but at least cats have their own rules. You go by other rules. So I feel it's a big, you have a lot of cat energy, feline energies for your direction. The canine part, I think you have more feline than canine. You might have some canine, but your feline side is basically to also help you connect more multidimensionally. You're connecting the Andromedan energies. The feline side of the Andromeda is basically connecting to other worlds, other realities, and just finding peace with yourself. I think you're just, mostly what you're connected to is just finding yourself. James, does my guardian angel have any messages for me? Yes, you're going through more tests in this world than you have in others. Basically, you're here to see the world in a better environment. You're here to, make peace with this planet. The more peace you'll make with it, the more it will. This is why everybody is here that is connected to aliens and angels, is to bring their vibration here to open up the dimensions, so humanity can find itself. So with your energies, you will see that more. Right now, you're not seeing it because it's a test. It's just they're putting you to test to see how you react. So things will, it's more to it than that. But you're challenging yourself, and you're overcoming those challenges. So they can't take you out of that. People want to go into the higher dimensions. That's great, but the test is here. That's what's the tough part. It's like, hey, we're ready to get out of here. How much more do we need? It's like, you have a long ways to go. So it'll be understood over time. Do I have any messages from my spirit guide? You are accomplishing more here than you've had in other realities. You've accomplished. That's why you came here. You knew you can do it, and you are. It's like, there's a lot of challenges here, but you are making progress. And it'll be more, it's not always, that's the whole point, for it not to be that clear. Check something, make sure I'll have to answer that later. Actually, I can answer that afterwards. Sorry about that. I had to check, make sure audio's working. But with your energies here, just relax more. Just relax and things will make more sense. You can meditate if you want to. Not everything comes from meditation. So just relax. Marianne, any messages for me? I see a lot of desert energies around you at this time. I see a lot of Arabic energies. So you are very much in the Arab world, assisting to heal humanity. A lot of Illuminati energies are there in secret. But that's where a lot of your angelic side is there. Any messages from the Palladians? You're coming to a crossroads of awareness. Let's see here. Yeah, a lot of manipulations across the planet do come from the Arab world, once again, in secret. Because a lot of deals are made there. It doesn't mean it's the Arabs are causing it, but a lot of the deals, it's because it's shrouded in secrecy there. They can protect themselves. The elite, Illuminati, they can hide there. So the Vatican is one other place, but the Arab world is where they can hide. Not to say you're blaming everything on the Arab world. No. It's just to, it's going to be some hard truths. Basically, the aliens and other beings are going to bring in information that people are going to have trouble under believing. They're not quite ready to let go of this third dimension for sure. Carol, are there any messages from me? Just connect to your family and bring your energies to them. You're going through a healing of your. Yeah, you're just healing your third dimensional stuff. You're going to more of a fourth dimension environment slowly. More dragon energies. And you just feel more alive spiritually. I feel. Any messages from Yeshua? You're still doing a lot of soul healing here. And you came to this world for your family and yourself, of course, but you came here for certain family members that are not going to be mentioned here. You're letting them go on their paths. Basically, you've had a lot of times where you were controlling, and now you're here to set many people free. So yeah, you're giving back positively to your family. Basically, nobody's perfect. Last year, spirits told me that CDJ is it's Jackson. Last year, spirits told me that I don't know if I'm mentioning anybody's names. CG is going to a new direction, yet sometimes she still visit me in dreams. Can you tell me if she's doing well in her new life and in her new relationship? I mean, yeah, she's still connected to you. I don't think she's fully disconnected from you just yet. So, I mean, what is right is what's right. What's being done is what's being done. So, I guess it's time to move on. I guess. I mean, it's a complicated situation. It seems there. If CDJ hasn't entered a new relationship, yet come out herself donate all my relationship karmic resources to her to help her find a high quality relationship that she desires, as long as she is happy. Yeah, you are assisting her definitely, but she's going through a lot of soul reflection at this time, so I don't think you're over yet. At least you're still going to be connecting to her friend wise, at least. So, Renee, do Jesus have a message for me? One moment. Is Jesus? I'm just reading your other question. Okay, do Jesus have a message for me? You're just going through a lot of soul healing at this time, soul reflection. You're reaching out to new pathways of your own direction. Basically, you are. Sometimes you connect to you've connected to the higher dimensions, the ninth dimension, and the past, and it's been very. It's not always being in the higher easy being an alien being in the higher dimensions. So you came here to basically do a balance of yourself, because sometimes you can become too powerful. And this dimension, you're here to just you're here for relationships. I mean, everyone's here for relationships to a degree, but you are here for relationship with others and yourself. And a relationship for yourself is going to definitely be the hardest one to overcome, as you see. The Palladian Blu-rays have a message for me. You're following your soul contract. You're adding new things to it, and you're forgiving yourself quite a bit, which I've not done in other dimensions. You are ridding of old dimensional realities you've had difficulties healing. So you are going into a new paradigm of you for sure. Yeah, new crystalline energies are coming in. A new direction in the middle of this year will come through. Caleb, any messages from Ashtar Command? Let's see here. One moment. You're doing a lot of soul reflection at this time. You're doing a balance of your chakras, and you're doing more manifesting. So expecting manifesting to increase. Yeah, you're just doing a lot of soul reflection at this moment, but your manifesting is definitely going to, just feel the sky. Do what you feel. Any other messages? You're getting a download throughout your sleep that will eventually. There's a lot of feline energies, and you're releasing a lot of reptilian contracts, so you can think more clearly. Noah, any messages from the trees? Realize you have been one of them in many incarnations. You go into Agartha. You don't always agree with what's going on in Agartha. So in Agartha, you appear, it's like you're a tree being. Here in Agartha, you appear as an anomaly being, a being that nobody understands. And you're not always the kindness being. Sometimes you are, sometimes you aren't. Depending on what's going, you show your feelings there. And you can probably feel some of that here. Your emotions are sometimes, maybe too emotional. Maybe not in this life, but you can probably feel other lifetimes where your emotions have gotten out of hand. As a tree being, you're connected to everyone's emotions that you're around. Trees pick up a lot of stuff. Trees are like spirit guides. They can be. They can be guides for people. Sure. Any other messages? You're doing a tranquility of clearing within your chakras so you can heal more and see more. I see more sixth dimension energies coming through. And this year, some fifth, some sixth. Through creativity and just soul enlightenment. I feel alien beings right above you also, meaning you can connect to them. You just feel their vibration. Well, only reason that's above you because they're, in the sky. So, symmetry, any messages for me? Just keep doing what you're doing. Watch what you eat and be careful what you say out loud. Any past lives in India? Yeah, I believe so. Several of them. Ancient India. When there was aliens, but also when there was not. But yeah, you were very religious back then. You could probably connect to some of that. All right, 1 second. All right, I'll answer that at the end. Susie, what have I been doing in astral? I just see you connecting to a lot of Nordic beings for assistance with humanity, and I see the Pope around you. I might have a lot of dealings with him recently. Any messages for me? I feel like you're undoing chakra connections with other people in astral, and you are bringing a spiritual energy. I believe around the time of July, you'll feel a change, or government will change somewhere, something like that. Yeah, who knows? July, just July. See if anything happens at all. Maybe June, July. Hard to say. Government might have a release of some kind of, they're doing scandals right now and trying to make Trump make Trump look like none of it's working. So it's like holding humanity by the throat, it feels like. Jim F, why is my childhood home often the setting of many of my dreams? It feels like you have not let go of that. You're still warning from the past. Yeah. It's a place of also, it's like, think of it as this place where you kind of like technically entered the world, sort of. But also you're still getting information from there. Not that you're going to, it's just like you have a lot of positive energies there. It's an entryway for information. It's something familiar. It shows that you're connected to Earth, basically. So that's, yeah, at least you don't have a dream you're a boss all the time. I do. It's like a nightmare. It shows up in my dreams all the time. It's like, it's not fun. I'd rather dream about, I don't want to think about that anymore. All right, moving on. What messages does my higher self have for me at this time? We're doing a lot of self-forgiveness of yourself. I just see a lot of Anunnaki connections of you in the past. A lot of power. And you come into this world to warn emotions, and just the human ways of suffering. I mean, technically, being on this world, there's a lot of suffering here. Even rich people are suffering. Well, we're suffering around them at least. But yeah, you come here to learn suffering. See, that's the thing. See, that's what people say. Oh, we're just coming here for emotions. You also come here to live hell. And the aliens experience hell through us. It's not all about emotion. Yeah, you might get really emotional going through this. I'm not trying to be negative, but that's pretty much the truth. We all go through, they're just we're taking aliens and everybody on a road trip. So yeah. Jess, what messages do the positive archons have for me? Oh, you're changing timelines. Nothing too dramatic. Maybe during the summer, you have a different reflection when the time is right, but not just yet. What messages does my newest guide, Syrian, female Syrian, have? Sai. Okay. What messages does my newest guide have? You're healing a lot of feline energies within yourself. You have golden triangles you connect to, and you connect to higher dimensional vortexes of the moon. You're healing the moon. Yeah, just see what you're doing on the moon. You might connect, like a meditation. However you want to just connect to the moon. Sun too. The moon is really where you need to go right now. Just whatever you see. You see reptilian there, you see whatever you see. Just doesn't mean I'll see reptilian, but whatever you see. The only reason I bring that up just in case you see it. Beth, do you have any can you tell me the names of my spirit guides, where they from, and if they are working for me? Oh, of course they're working. Yeah, they're working for you guys. Good. Yeah, you have good guides. You don't have the wrong guides like some of us. One moment. You have a guide. I don't know if it's male, Nordstrom. Like the store. I feel like it's male and female energies there. Either way, Nordstrom is a guide, and a female guide by the name of Beverly. You don't find many Beverlys out there as a feline energy. And male guide by the name of Morocco. Nordstrom is like a wind guide, like a very strong, like a 12th, probably higher, 12th dimensional guide, higher than that. Nordstrom is, where are they from? From the spirit world. Where they're from exactly, they're not going to go. I don't have enough energy to connect out details, but it gives you an idea. But they are assisting you. Any messages from my guides? From my guides for me, just keep doing what you're doing. You are opening up more vortexes within yourself. You're understanding yourself. You're understanding that this world is backwards, basically. But what is shown in this reality is actually upside down, meaning your version makes more sense than what we're offered here. Like people, like they connect to, their philosophies, no borders, peace on earth, connecting to, hey, how you doing? Telepathy, or however you want to word it. Yeah, people don't have to be telepathic. You can just say, hey, how's it going? The only reason telepathic is you can reach right into that person's mind very easily. But in a world that's a lot nicer than ours, you should be able to talk to anybody. Hey, how's it going? And say what's on your mind. And you don't necessarily have to be telepathic. So the way you see the world, connect to that. This world can learn a lot from you. That's how it works when you think about it. You want to look at the world at a more pure place. And, people feel your vibration. So. Henry, any messages for my galactic wives and children? Yeah, there's a whirlwind energy around you to change things. You have a golden vibration, not sometimes the golden energies, golden aura, golden timelines aren't always the easiest because you're actually going into a higher dimensional of warning. So, like, hey, I'm on a golden timeline, and also means you're going into hell. Not hell, but you're going into teaching hell, like hard lessons, basically. But you are, I feel like you're coming out of a lot of, you're in the golden energy, you're going to more of the positive side of it. It's just, it's taking time to get there. You'll get there. 2 nights ago, I was on the interstate driving back home. To end my work shift, I had an image of a group of off-world races being standing in the main control room of their spaceship. I felt like they wanted to talk to me, but couldn't focus on the time to tune into them. Feels like it was the Palladians. Yeah, they're definitely reaching out to you. They're positive. Well, because you're driving, they couldn't really go into full detail. But expect them to show up even more. I'm getting the name like intercontinental alien beings. Just, I don't know. That sounds weird, but I keep the name intercontinental. Basically, it's a group that's very connected to you. Maybe intercontinental might not be the best word, but it's a word I wish you can connect to. Maybe you want to change it, but it's like a name of a hotel or something like that. So, like, they call it intercontinental breakfast or something like that. Either way, you have intercontinental aliens with you. They're help you with your bed and breakfast. They're there to help you, bring comfort to you. Let's put it that way. So I feel like these are new beings that are connected to you. Yeah, you have new friends. That's what I'm getting from. It's pretty funny. Bed and breakfast. You never know. Never know. Miles, blessings. Do I have any messages from any higher being? I feel a lot of endowment energies that you're doing. You're doing soul release, meaning you're releasing a lot of old vibrations, and you're going more into yourself. Some feline, you're healing. A lot of Atlanteans in the past were feline. Basically, we're learning from reptilian energies, but also the feline energies. We talk about the reptilians being like the pain in the ass of the universe. Well, the felines are also like people are very addicted to comfort and the good life. There's nothing wrong with that, but it can become self-destructive too. Right? People like always want to get the best of everything. And it can drive you crazy, right? People only think about money so they can live the rich lifestyle. That's coming from the feline energies. That's actually manipulation. So there's other areas that we're here to. I'll see if I can go into that. They give me this feline stuff little by little, and I think people out in the real world are like, "What the hell are you talking about?" It's always the reptilians, right? They're always the bad ones. Well, not to say reptilians are all bad, but to say all felines are good. So, because we are from the feline energy here. A lot of the cats and dogs are here to help us heal from the negative feline stuff. Of course, some cats are a pain in the ass, but I think the intentions are positive in the long run. I think a lot of cats come from Alpha Centauri also. Do I have any messages from any beings currently around me? Yeah, you're doing yourself. Now, you are connected to the chakras of the earth to kind of get an idea of what's going on in this world. That might not be mainstream. It might not be fully noticeable to you or message to you just yet. But there are areas that you are connecting astrally to the world where you have the knowledge of what's going on, but it's not very popular. Even astrally, some beings are like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to connect to that. So you're kind of like connected to forbidden knowledge. I might imagine you can pick up quite a bit of that. Raw End, do you have any messages from the Palladian guide named Ascilla? You have a ring around the earth that you are working on in the future. like rings around Saturn, and I don't think Jupiter has one, but you're connected to future Earth, where the Earth will have rings around it. So, and there will be positive, there won't be negative. Of course, there are versions of Earth where they do have rings around it, where they're like Saturn, but worse. But you can probably connect that too. So yeah, your future connections are very strong and will continue to get stronger with you. You're doing a soul healing, a major one. They're not going into full details of that, but let you connect to it. Just the idea of it, let that flow. I'll see if I can connect to more of that in a future video. Rings around Earth. Yeah. It's coming from Saturn, because meaning that we learn from Saturn. We learn from their mistakes. Shit. What beings have been around me lately, and what messages do they have? Yeah, you are technically like a future being, because technically we all are to a certain degree, but you came from definitely the future. You basically, technically, a time traveler, is you probably have some idea of that. To basically lay the groundwork for future alien connections, and you're just obviously you're careful of what you bring in, or what you allow your guides to say. But you're basically, I mean, you probably know where you're connected to, but feels like right now you're very connected to the Andromedans. You're working with them to bring the right information through for humanity to finally, say, get the ball rolling. There will be a time where we're going to start moving forward. You're starting to feel the alien vibrations. This reminds me, I left a part out. I did a video yesterday about IBM. I left a big part out of it out. But about where technology will start advancing, where we feel like we're on an alien world. Now, will it be in this lifetime? Don't know. There will be a time when people feels like we're living a science fiction movie like craziness now. We have everything but the aliens, but we're feeling very alien. So, Eric, again, I've been connecting to and drawing galactic exorcists. Okay. And the one I'm drawing the most is, how is that? The one I've been drawing the most is the elf-like. Does he have any message for me? Yeah, you are. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that word right, but exorcist. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're showing your elf-like self. Your elf, energies are definitely flying through. You're just going into let's see here. It's going into your crown chakra, and you're basically more connected to more like 6th, 7th dimensions here and there. You're allowing more of that channeled energy to flow through. So you're technically connected to Agartha as you do this. So the more you draw, the more you'll feel. You'll feel a lot of beings around you for sure. I feel antelope. I think it's in the back of my book. It's an antelope in the back of my book that I put out that needs a major repair. Yeah, antelopes are very known in the those alien ones are very known in the Garcian world. Anything with antlers are pretty prominent. Do any Alpha Centaurians have any messages for me? Yeah, you're basically channeling energies at this time of higher dimensional beings that you need for healing. So all this is for healing. Your elves, your mantis, whatever it might be, is for you to, and I would say even ships you'll draw, and you'll go further into that. Like you might feel like you're opening up a vortex almost. Yeah. The world is going to start changing, that's for sure. The internet internet cut out, and I caught something about the ghost room that I need to question again. I should find. I don't remember what it was, but when I go to the restaurant, when I go to the store or restaurant and I'm in a high vibrational state, I sometimes feel some people just walk right through me, and it's how the new earth will feel like, and the raise of vibrations. But some people stop being. Oh, no wonder the internet cut out. Well, some people stop being able to see or feel those who are in a high vibration. It's going to be different for everybody. They're not going to really know. I mean, they'll notice them, but they won't care. They won't want to be around them. It's like now, people don't want to be. People that are miserable don't want to be around happy people, basically. So, but a lot of people that are going to higher dimensions are going to basically end their life cycle when they're ready, and just reincarnate into the fourth dimension or the new earth. Some will. It's just that's why some people die at 30 and 40. Not everybody goes to the new earth, but some do. So it's just that a lot of people in the third dimension are going to feel that's a turn off. Yeah, they're just not going to want to be around them. Let's put it that way. They won't notice them though. I am going to take care of my sister's 4 dogs and 1 cat in a rental house for 4 days, starting Monday. But I'm a little worried about my next financial goal is going to fall behind. Can I work a little? But I want to make sure the pets get attention. Do my guys have any advice? I believe you'll make it work out, but yeah, it's not going to be easy though. Yeah, just do. Yeah, if you have extra work or something you can do, yeah, go for it. Yeah, do. Yeah, do. Oh, they'll be fine. The dogs and that's a lot of dogs. Yeah, just do what you feel, but I would go for it. Yeah, because you definitely need the money for it. Yeah, you'll make it work. Just tell the dogs to take it easy. Adrian, I think okay, that's probably not how you say your name. I'm gonna say it that way anyway. Is there anything to this guy Jammin I've been working for? Spiritual guidance and now turned more intimate. Is he the real thing, genuine, honest, like my intuition is telling me, or is he just trying to get what every other guy tries to and abandon me? Well, I would, I'd be careful. Yeah, just talk to him, and yeah, well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being intimate, but go slow. Know your boundaries, go slow, know what you want, and that's a good test if this person even cares or not. If you're not comfortable with something, don't do it. Don't let them put you in an uncomfortable situation. If you feel uncomfortable, it's like red flag, get out of here. So it's intimacy aside, is Jamin been sent to me to help me rewire my brain and raise my vibration? I feel like he is here to pull me out of this situation. I feel so stuck. Yeah, to a certain extent, yeah. He's there to help you. We're also here to figure things out on our own, but yeah, he's here to that's what I mean. Be careful of the intimate connections. But yeah, it's go slow. Like I said, go slow. Don't rush into anything. But yeah. But I don't think it's a fantasy, but you do gotta be secure. Don't put too much into him. Don't put your whole life into him. Oh, he's my see all, and then he just throws you out. Yeah, he can do it. I don't think he will, but just like I said, be careful. Just go slow with it. Amy, any messages from Metatron? You're on your right track. Yeah, it's not the easiest track, but you're on it. You're basically here to be sociable and more. You're here to basically go through people's chakras and remove any dark entities, but also know more about yourself in the long run. It's like, wow, I'm actually opening up more. So while you help others, you help yourself, basically. I really felt out of sorts for the past 2 months or two. Am I going to be getting my energy back? Yes, and yeah. Maybe it's 3 months. I know how you feel. I'm going through it right now. So yeah, just give yourself another month. I think the world's going through a retrograde or something. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. I feel like the retrograde is right on top of me right now. Yeah, the Earth is shifting, where our DNA is shifting. So yeah, just hang in there. Yeah, I have no magic potion, that's for sure. Definitely be careful of the dark web when it comes to magic potions. That's a joke, but 1 to 11. May I have a message from anyone? Uh, Mother Mary's energy is with you. You're downloading high vibrational energies to know more about yourself. You're connected to canines in more ways than one. I think you're kind of an idea of that. When dogs start acting strange, you know something's going on. So you might get other parallel realities coming into your vision, either now or a couple months from now, throughout this year. Other Earths, other versions of Earth expect that. I have no guarantees of when, how, where this will happen. As the more you're open to it, the more likely it will happen. It just shows that where we are working on is if other worlds are helping us and we are helping them. It's different, but we're all trying to ascend. So feel those energies. Just go, yeah. If anything, if vision comes to you, anything, you can also manifest it. Doesn't matter. It's still coming. It's still something you're connected to. So Vasco, like if you have like a family member, you always thought was a male, but they're actually female in this lifetime. Connect that stuff. It's like, who are you really? Vasco, any messages, any wisdom from my higher self? Give things time. Let's see, you're connected to different planets with Neptune energies are connecting to you. Well, I see you connected to all of these worlds, but in other realities, other parallel realities, other timelines, other universes, all of them in this solar system. And you can say technically you were part of the collective that brought them all together. It went on, think about it, it goes on forever. It's like this world is what, billions of years old? Well, think about, you know, longer, like trillions of years. These worlds have slowly evolved, go through their life cycles, and they come here. Of course, they still have life cycles going on. So it's just something for you to think about. See what you feel about that. Yeah, we're older than dirt, basically. Any other messages from anyone else? You're balancing yourself to these. Now, life on these other worlds have been much more positive. But that's why they're here, to give you a familiar energy. That's why other Earths come through, other planets show up around you, is because you're bringing that knowledge here. For you to learn and release this reality. You're bringing in this goes for everybody, you're bringing in your dimension, your reality here. It's not the easiest, obviously. This one's going to fight us on it, but you want a more peaceful reality. You want to be able to learn. Some people want to learn how to fly. You're bringing your dimensional energies here. And obviously the other forces are not make it easy. So yeah, just work on your reality, your universe. So we have another question from I forget, was it Turtle? We'll just call him Turtle. This is for Turtle. It's through the web. Is it too late? Nope. Was wanting to ask, are there any messages for me? I think it kind of goes into your second question, but I do see a lot of tall white energies that you are healing at this time. Some are not always what they seem. Uh, but let's see, the tall white that you watch on YouTube, giving it names. Kind of like the weird one. There's only one that's weird. The only one tall white. That's tall. I just saw something on one of his videos recently. He's keeping a lot of information back, but you are working with him astrally for more disclosure, but it's just not the time yet. It's kind of like entertaining people for right now, just with ridiculous alien energies. It's basically it's what's going on in astral just clearing out a lot of reptilian vibrations. Like if like people are channeling aliens and acting like fools, that's better than. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like power to you, actually. I'm experiencing some financial troubles at this time, feeling very stressed. Are there any messages or advice? Just take things slow. Things will improve. Your stress level in your relationship is causing a lot of difficulties. So just weather the storm. Things will get better in the next couple months. Just weather the storm. It's going to get brutal, but you'll make it through it. Oh, just a moment. All right. I just want to get that out of there. Been up was like twice, 5 o'clock in the morning. My energy is wiped out. And I didn't do that today, but I'm still getting myself together. So I don't think Captain Marvel is going to make things any better, but you never know. I doubt it. So, all right. Thank you, everyone, for posting your questions. Hopefully, it was helpful. If you want more details from your questions, just I need more details on your question. So, if you want more details, just feel free. If you need to make it like a paragraph, that's okay. Or a short paragraph would be good. So, all right. Much love, everyone. Blessings. Have a great night. Take care.